Donna Smith, aka Lady D. I'm out in the yard trying to get a little of this sunshine on this afternoon. Lovely day. Um, excuse me, I was drinking a protein drink. And actually, they've been kind of good. You know, protein is important. This is Protein Premier, and it has 30 grams of protein. Does have a little caffeine in it, but it's real good. I need more protein, and I've been trying to eat more protein, and also I have to drink it as well because sometimes I don't eat enough to give me what I need. So here we go, here we go. So anyway, yeah, I'm out here trying to get a little air out. I been doing my little hobbling around with my crutches on the heel of my foot. I was told it's a no-no as much as possible. Stay off of it, but y'all, it's hard. It's hard to be laid up. Let me tell you, I I just I'm having a hard time dealing with that. But you know, I'm getting my rest on, and what we have to do, we have to remember to take care of ourselves. Excuse me. We have to remember to get our rest. We have to remember to eat what's important, and we have to remember to get some vitamins in, some exercise in, and some fresh air in. Because a lot of people are depleted with vitamin D, and that's because they don't get enough sunshine, they don't get out, they don't move around. And not having that vitamin D makes you sluggish, makes you tired, makes your skin look a certain kind of way. So you want to get that in. So on that note, I just wanted to tell you guys, you know, it's so important since I have been off with, man, the second surgery within a year. Only thing I can do at this point is give God his blessings and thank him for allowing me to bounce back and to get myself together in a way that's necessary. I'm sorry, I got allergies. You know, I'm just 100 real. Y'all gotta, deal with me. But I got a little bit of allergies going on. I'm out here with all this pollen. But anyway, we have to remember to give him thanks for our blessings and, giving us a chance to do it all again. You know, I bounced back this time really good with not feeling as lethargic as I was before, but I'm loving it. I'm loving the fact that I'm in a healthy state where um, I try to take care of myself so that I can bounce back, so that I can, replenish what's necessary to get back in a healthier state. And y'all, I need to get to the gym. Oh yeah, I gotta get to the gym, y'all. I gotta get some buffing up going on now. Yeah, I'm ready for that. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of chop it up with you guys about being thankful for things. You know, I don't know if I mentioned, but man, this is a true a couple of blessings I'm gonna share. You know, when you're doing right towards others, and you're doing right in your life, you will get blessings. You will be protected. Things will, uh, you'll be watched over. You know, one night I came in from the store and I was bringing some bags and brushing and on the phone and doing 100 things at once. I got out of my car and got the last little stuff, and I was on that phone. I really thought I had set my alarm on my car, locked my car, and I just went on in the kitchen, started putting stuff up, doing what I was doing. And the next morning, I was told when someone came by to drop something off to me, I was told, "Did you know your car was open? Your car door is unlocked, and your trunk is open." And I'm like, "No, trunk shouldn't be open, and I always lock my car." And my mind is playing this, rewinder. What happened? Oh man, somebody must have broken my car. So I went outside and I saw that my trunk was actually open. I'm not talking about just a little bit, where you can just get a little breeze through it. The trunk was open. I had stuff in my trunk, and I also had my purse with my money, with my credit cards, with everything. My purse was laying right there. As soon as you would have came up, you would have saw it. And every door in my car was unlocked. And by the time this was discovered, it was around 11 o'clock in the morning. So all through the night, because I had gotten home around 7, 8 p.m., all through the night and most of the morning, my trunk and my doors was open and no one touched my car. No one walked by and saw an invitation to take my purse. I just, tears came to my eyes because the blessing that occurred through that. Another thing I like to share, my daughter was shopping with her kids and she got kind of hurried in the moment, and you got your kids, you screaming, get in the car, do this, you putting bags in the car, this and that. And her son was the last to get in the car after she was helping her little youngster, the little baby girl that's 3, in the car, because for some reason it was just a lot going on. And she left her purse in the cart and she thought her son had grabbed it. So she didn't realize that her purse was missing until she got almost home, which was about 15 minutes away. So she called me in hysterics, crying, somebody got my money, my credit cards, I know they took it, blah, blah, blah. My son wasn't paying attention, blah, blah, blah. And it wasn't totally his fault, but you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it was it was hysterics in the moment. And as calm natured as I can be, I told her to, calm down, go back to the store. If it's not out in the basket, go to customer service and see if someone turned it in. So she's driving, about to hit people. Get out the way. I got to get to I got to go see. And she just hysterics, kids crying. Everybody's on point. I'm on the phone. She finally makes it back to the store. She goes where the basket was. The basket was gone. She just really broke down. I told her to go inside the store, go to customer service. She went in there. Customer service said nobody turned in a purse, wallet, nothing. I told her to check the garbage cans out in front of the store. There was nothing. So she said, let me just sit down. Let me just get my thoughts together. This is just all bad. My license, my credit cards, my money, everything is just gone, blah, 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 blah. And I said, well, there is some good people in the world. Somebody may find it. Did you have your number in your wallet or anything? No, 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 just my ID. And by the grace of God, she had just gotten her license changed over to her new address because her old address was on the other one. That's why it's important, you guys. When you move and you transition, don't put off getting your address changed on your license because it could save you in a whole lot of ways. So, back to the story. As she was talking to me, she got a call, put me on hold, and I held for about 5 minutes because I'm like, oh my God, who is that? What's going on? I'm in hysterics. I'm trying to be calm. And she comes back and she's just crying and she's thanking God and she's praising him. And she said, they just came to my house and her roommate was there. So they just came to my house, asked for me. My roommate said I wasn't there, and they handed them the wallet and say they had found this at the store. It was a little Mexican lady, and the roommate didn't think to get her name or her number or anything, and I wish she would have so that we could have personally thanked her because there is good people out there, you guys. It is. And my daughter had to wait until she got home to look through her wallet and make sure everything was there because her first thing she thought was the money probably was gone, but the cars might have been still there. When she got home, looked inside the wallet, all her money was in there, not a dollar missing, all her cards, her driver's license. That's how the person found out where she lived, is her driver's license, and went to her house. And that person is going to be blessed. If you see this video right now, I don't know who you are, I don't know what your name is, but I believe it was a CVS store in Antioch or something like that. If you were the one that found my daughter's wallet and returned it, I thank you. I really thank you. And it assured me that God is definitely right on time in the blessing business, and that there is some good people out here in the world today. Just like my car, no one touched it throughout the night, and my daughter's wallet with everything in it was returned back. So I just had to share those uh, two incidents that happened recently that I am saying I'm truly, 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 truly blessed of. And, um, you know, this is what helps motivate me to do what I do, you guys. I do what I do. I sit here, I make these videos, I talk in the real, I talk in the now, I bring you grown folk topics of discussion because it helps someone. And believe it or not, it helps me. hmm It helps me too. But I had to jump off with that, and now we're gonna get into the meat of. I mean, let me see. Let's brainstorm on some stuff. Let's talk about a little situation. On my show on Sunday, we kind of touched on, you know, the relationship aspect of, if you, let me get this right. If you are in a situation where you are with someone, and it was either this show or one before that, but it was you were with someone that's not really holding their share of the bargain and pleasing you in the way that you feel you deserve to be pleased. But they still hang on. They still want to be with you. They still want to be involved in your life and what's going on with you. Now, they could be involved for a lot of reasons. It could be because they truly love you. It could be because they feel they have a whole lot to lose if they don't stick around. Or, it could be that they just want to be with you because you probably the best thing they ever had. And they know this. But they hold back on really doing their fair share of pleasing you, of pursuing you, of showing you that they love you, they need you, they want you, they care about you. Now, mind you, we all have our lives. We have situations where we are in the midst of our chaotic world, our day. We have responsibilities. We have our kids. We have, you know, they depend on us. We have our jobs. We have our careers. We have things that we're trying to push and pursue. We have 1,001 things. And when it comes to us, we barely have this much time for us at all. And sometimes that causes us to kind of deprive who we're with of certain needs. And this is not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily mean sexually solely. It could be any neglect. There's quality time, there's communication. And believe it or not, some people just want you to sit down and listen to them. They want you to be concerned about, well, how was your day? What's going on? And be blessed and thankful for those that you have a connection with, where you can kind of feel when they are having a bad day, when things aren't going well. You can hear in their voice. That's why it's good to reach out and call and hear a person, to just check on them, because people are going through things that they don't outwardly disclose, and they hold it in. Sometimes they hold it in because they don't want to be a burden to anyone else. They don't want to, put a cramp on someone else's day. Um, or the person may be going through something, they don't want to add to it. So they just hold what they're dealing with inside. But sometimes people just need you to listen. They need you to be concerned, you know, and you fall apart when you don't have that connection with one another and pay attention to the needs of your mate, of your interests, of someone that's truly showing concern for you. Because trust me, a lot of times we put more focus and energy into someone who's not giving us what we need and just totally don't put nothing into the one who is. And what I mean by that is you can have somebody really pursuing you. You really are feeling them. You feel as though they are, man, the vanilla wafers in your banana pudding. What made me bring that up? But anyway, they your vanilla wafers in your banana pudding. And you won't give them the time of day of attention, conversation, and all that. You just, you do it when you can. But when it comes to the other that could care less, you want to give them everything. You want to shower them with your attention, your phone calls, your time, your concern, your this, your that. And that person can really care less. They could really care less. So we have got to, we have got to put the energy and the time and the focus into what matters. So when you're in a situation and it used to be like that, and you see the bridge opening, you see the gap getting wider, and you're kind of losing control with what to do because it's only so much you're going to do, right? So if you take a moment and think back to what you were doing when it was like this, how you was doing it, what you was doing when it was like this, if you really sit back, get into your time mobile, and really start to think about what was I doing differently then? You know, what do I do differently with someone that I'm really, really interested in and pursuing that I'm not doing with this one that truly deserves it and I'm just sloughing off? Why am I wasting their time? Why am I holding up space and not allowing them to get into a situation with someone else that will give them what they need? Why? Because a lot of times, we oftentimes become very selfish. We oftentimes become very prideful, um, very into me, what I want, how I want it, what I want, and forget everybody else. So you start to take for granted the things that really need you, that really need your focus and attention. And we can all think back to, a situation or an opportunity where we've dealt with that. Either we've had it done to us, where we were given and wasn't getting, or we've had it done uh, by doing it ourselves to someone. How many times can you think of that you've been not so into somebody, but that person would give you the world? They gave you everything you needed: quality time, conversation, compliments, dates, gifts, you know, man, your attention, concern. They gave you all of that without you ever having to ask for it, without ever needing or wanting anything else in return. They gave you that. And how many times have we just kind of stepped on the head of that? We kind of stepped over it. We stepped over it trying to run and jump hurdles to get to this something, something, something else that ain't giving you half of what this person is trying to give you. What? Why do we do that? It is an awesome thing to think about, and it's an extreme learning situation for us all as we mature and we realize what's more important, what's important, what we should do, what we shouldn't do, what we want, what we need, how we need it, how we want it. Nobody's perfect. And as you grow and blossom, you learn particular things. And true enough, with every relationship that you go into, be it marriage or dating someone, getting to know someone, it's a new adventure. It's a new avenue. It's a new way to bring forth a new piece of you that you've learned and grown from your last. Because even though your last situation, your last relationship could have been a hot mess, okay? You ain't even trying to go back to that. No, but what? I ain't trying to go back to that. But it made you the man or the woman that you are today. It sculptured you into the person that you are today. Because had you not experienced that and went through that, you would not have learned so much about you, your needs, your wants, your desires, your temperament. You would not have learned so much about self for you to make yourself a better presentation for the next. Because it definitely should improve with the next situation that you move forward. And then I want to end this with saying, a lot of people will look at, they'll beat themselves up with, well, I've been married 4 times. I ain't doing something right. I keep, I keep TKOing when it comes to love and commitment and everything just don't. But a lot of times it ain't just you. And sometimes we do kind of pick the same kind of situation that was all bad, and it takes a few knocks for you to really get in tune with self, and you kind of repeat yourself, but sooner or later you get it right. Sooner or later you get it right. Don't let nobody down you about how many times you've been married. Don't let nobody um, try to judge you based on, man, your relationships only last 6 months. What's going on with you? And people, new people that you get with, a lot of times they want to ask the notorious question, well, how long you been single? Oh yeah, I've been single about 4 years. Oh, okay. So what happened in your last relationship? How long were you guys together? And then they start to paint this picture of, you're the problem. You must be the problem. You, not them, you. So the thing is, stop judging people. Stop digging too deep. People will disclose to you in time what's going on with them. You will learn them. You will grow to appreciate them. You will find out more about their past. They don't need to tell you every stinking situation of their past relationship other than it just didn't work out. Um, we outgrew each other. It just didn't work out. And now I'm on this new thing with you. And so what? I've been in 4 relationships in the last year. I mean, perhaps you personally, my opinion is, not to be blaming you, but there's therapy out here and stuff like that. Maybe you need to really get into digging deep within yourself to find out, are you in any way causing this? Because some people are just scared of commitment. They're scared of the longevity of commitment. They get scared of being locked in where they're feeling gullible. They're feeling that they're losing control, that this love thing is just too much, and they run. It don't necessarily mean nobody did nothing. They just run. They be running like Forrest Gump. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. But anyway, those are some things to think about. Sometimes I get a little winded. This nature has really taken me there. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, you guys. But I am going to take me a little pain med for my foot because it's starting to throb. I don't have it elevated right now, so it's kind of messing with a girl. But I'm gonna hit back with you guys. I just want to let you know this is Donna Smith, your hostess with the mostest. I'm here with an afternoon grown folk thought-provoking topics of conversation to make you think, to make you reach out and, you know, man, let me know what you feel. Comment, chat, share, like, and most of all, subscribe to my channel. You guys are awesome. You are appreciated. I love you. And on that note, you know where to reach me. I'm on YouTube under Donna Smith, aka Lady D, Facebook Donna Smith, Twitter Miss Lady D 111. I'm also on my email, dgrier12000 at yahoo.com. And I'll also leave you guys with my new book is on Amazon. It's called The Seduction of the Hidden Diva. Go to Amazon, go to the book section, look up that by Donna Smith. Support your girl. It's a very good, entertaining short story, grown folk talk type of read. You'll really enjoy it. Check out my poetry and music. I'm on CD Baby under Donna Smith and Lady D. You can also Google me. I have a lot of things out there that you will definitely enjoy. Tell a friend. Enjoyed you. I hope you enjoyed this video and many, many more to come. Have a great day, and I'll get back with you guys again soon. Ciao.